Hello, everyone. I am Magdala Ramirez, and it has been such an intense times nowadays. We are in this wave of Osomatli for 13 days, and that's about the medicine. That it's about what is that purpose in life. And that intensity that it is taking place right now is to truly understand why you're here. What is it that you have in your gifts, in your power? What you do with it? What is that purpose in life that it is not being given by the outside world, but a knowing from within? And I need to say that everyone is because you need some lessons of love. Everything, all the experiences that you have, it was because of love. If you see it closely, it is always about love. You come into this realm because of love, and you're going to get out of it thinking about the love. And the understanding is that you are love. How much of that you are love? It is within yourself. So there is the medicine that all human beings have. And that medicine, it is about the empathic understanding that you live in a world of oneness. There is so many of the gifts that you have as human beings. And then you have the gift of the feminine. And that it is about the motherhood and the powers that awakes about that motherhood. And the woman aspect as a light giver, the one who truly provides that light in how to use those powers. And then it is your particular one, your unique medicine. The mother never repeats herself. Everyone has these gifts. You didn't arrive to this realm with this very beautiful purpose, empty-handed. You have all these skills and all these gifts that this is the time that you awake those skills and use it. How you're going to use it? How do you understand your own medicine? What is it in that medicine? When I think about our traditions, you do go to Vision Quest, and Vision Quest is a very particular ceremony because everything is about you. And it is about asking for that medicine, asking for those skills, and then work on that medicine for the whole year until the next Vision Quest. Particularly, I do my Vision Quest every year. What is it within yourself and how do you relate with that medicine? We were thinking about all the tribes and how it was this particularly gift for every one of them. How do they work with that one and how you use in a good way those medicine that it has been given to you by the tribe, and then that uniqueness medicine that you have within yourself. And what has happened? There is so much to heal. There is so much to understand. There is so much to let go. Let go of the idea that you're powerless. Let go of the idea that the purpose in life, it is given to you from the outside world. Let go of the idea that you're a victim and begin to awake this incredible power of yours. Yes, the stories need to be told. And what happened? When I think about United States It is always that force that it is there, taking something that doesn't really belong. And that has been how this country was created. Yet, when you think about it, what is that energy inside of the people? Wanted to take something that it doesn't belong, thinking that power and medicine is in the outside. Instead of realizing it, what is it deep inside of you? And what is the thing that you need to do to awake it? Because nothing is really for free. And how do you use it for the highest good? I was thinking about how it is so important to heal that thick layer of separation. Because there is only one knowledge everywhere in the world. One knowledge. And that knowledge is the medicine of being human. You are divine by origin. You are the son and the daughters of the Great Mother. And that it is important for you to even comprehend this. How do we take the people into a higher culture? And how it is so important for the people to recognize the medicine of absolutely everyone in the world. Recognize the ways and respect and honor every single one of them without wanting to take it for yourself and actually share what you have, just like everybody else. I was thinking about the 4 elements within your own self. You have the fire, that's about your mind. And it is represented by white people. How do you use your mind? How do you see that perception of reality? Can you change it? Can you move it? Can you heal it? Then you have the element of earth. We are the earth people. And we do have the memory of so many things and situations that has happened in this beautiful planet. We have the memory of the multiverse. That's why our people, they were very much about astrophysics and mathematics and the observatories that we have. Because we understand that this beautiful planet, it is part of a huge community. A community of many planets and many star beings. And we know that we do come from the stars. Then there is the element of water. That is represented by the black people. What are you doing with your emotions? Can you understand your emotions? For such a long time in the system, emotional people was not allowed. They thought about emotions as a weakness, and I'm telling you, it's very, very powerful. Because every decision that you do, it is involved in some kind of emotion, even the most rational one. If you see it closely, there is an emotion behind it. There is biases. There is all these situations. What you do with your emotions. Can you observe it without becoming that? Can you use the power of emotions in a good way? Or you repress it? Or you think that love and heart, it needs to follow the mind, like the patriarchal system taught you. When it is the heart that wants, that knows. What is it? Then you have the wind element, and this is very beautiful. This is about the Asian people. And that is the breath of the spirit, the breath of life. How do you relate with it? You as a spirit. Because you need to comprehend too that what you are doing in here, it is only a little realm of a very, very, very big picture. Your true body, it's a body of light. You are that divine being. You are a spirit. You understand that death is not really death. It is only a continuation of your spirit. How do you relate with that teaching? Everything in this very ancient ways, it has to do with the union of polarities. It has to do with that heart and mind. It has to do with that understanding of what it is. It is true that for such a long time, the feminine ways were not known because it was prohibited. The patriarchal system prohibited these ancient teachings. And we call it the feminine ways because it was in the hidden. That's how the ancestors call it. Nowadays in science, they call it quantum physics. The other world, the other reality, and how this other reality in some way or another mingles with the reality that only you can see. The teachings of the feminine, it needs to come forward everywhere. So the Great Mother, it is really talking to women everywhere in the world, guiding them to that new culture, new understanding, guiding them to make that realization of the self and remember who they are. We were talking the other day about what is that incredible power of that beautiful voice inside of you, a voice that it looks like your own, a voice that it is not bully, a voice that it is never imposing, a voice that it is always about the highest good of everyone. I mean, you can see, and if you listen closely, you will tap into this incredible being that it is actually talking to you. And the way that she's talking, it is through a vibration. It is you, the one who's translated in your head, in a language that you can understand. And it is true that there is so much that it is lost in the translation. So you're learning how to understand that vibration without the translation, beyond the cultural limitations. And that vibration, it is pointed out to this sixth sun, the new understanding of what it means to be human. What is that beautiful, peaceful being that you are? What is it that you are able to understand the medicine of everyone, of every culture, everywhere in the world, without interfering or wanting to take it just because you think you can, but learn from it. Everyone is part of this very beautiful puzzle. Just like the tribes were here, there is many of the tribes that they have different skills. Yet, because of that world of oneness, you understand and embrace everyone's skills without taking it. People learn in the schools. I was thinking and talking about that. How the schools taught you, the herbs and the plants and the flowers. Everything is there for you to use and misuse. The resources of planet Earth. It is all about use and misuse. Without understanding, how terrible is that? So people thought about relations, whether it is good for me or not, instead of what is the message? Why I am attracting this, and what do I need to give? What it is my own medicine that I'm putting in the table. And if you see it, as a beautiful orchestra in the universe. Every creation is beautiful and important, relevant, and it needs to be respected and honored. Everyone, the wolves and the trees, they are your relations. And so it is the people. My abuelas used to say, relatives is not only from the heart, from biological, mijita, it comes really from the heart. So you go in life making relations. This is family. And you understand the medicine of every one of them. Every part of it. Without taking it just because you can. Overpowering. No, that's not the true human being. The understanding of a new culture, it has to do with that honor and respect. I was thinking about how it has been in the United States, and nobody really think about that, or I don't see it very often maybe. So many of the ancestors of every tribe, they have sweat lodge, temazcales. And they were killed just to have a ceremony. They have Sundance and they were killed just to have ceremony. They see the people thought it was a religion. And I don't see it as a religion, my gosh, it's our way of living. But getting killed and is still doing it to preserve the teachings for the next generations and honor and respect that. And the next generations includes everyone benefit for those ceremonies. I mean, people don't understand that it wasn't too long ago when they were allowed to play the drum. Situations were different in Mexico, but there is so much of that it was lost or hidden because of the situations that it was, the medicine of the people, that it is so beautiful. Yet it needs to be honor and respect. What are you willing to do? And everything goes back into those 4 elements. You are the 5th element, the one that it is able to balance all of them within your own self. It is true that, yes, those elements and the people, it was so much pain and separation that everyone went their own way. But it will come a time when we need to put it in the table for the highest good of everyone, and yet starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with each one of the individual, that it is able to heal that thick layer of separation. Be able to balance these beautiful elements that it is right there in your own nature. Well, think about it, how it works. We have many courses that teach you how to do this. Where is really the work in it in the school online? You can visit our website, magdalas.com. That is MAGDALAS.com. And download messages from the Great Mother in your phone. It is so beautiful to see every message and how it is related with you personally, because everyone receives a different message. Because everyone is very, very unique. Because only you can walk your own path. Because only you can see it. Download it. It will be good for you. Thank you for your work. Tlatzocomate. Tlatzocomate, Tlatzocomate. I am you. I am Magdala.